A warm welcome to one and all. Today let's discuss about what are the options that are available and also what are the field problems that are existing during the collection and transfer of waste under Indian condition. Myself Dr. V. Gadwin Sharmila, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohli College of Engineering and Technology. Here we are choosing the Bangalore city as an example to discuss the problem or issue that was happening during the collection and the transfer of waste. So during the collection of waste, there are various techniques. We already seen the different type of collection methods that we are followed in our countries as well as throughout the world. So in this Bangalore city, they are highly following street sweeping as one of the technique of collecting the waste. So this is the basic collection method they are following in that area, and also large efforts has been made to rectify this issue of waste management. So here the non-governmental organization, that is the NGOs and the private contractors, are following the doorstep collection unit. Since it was the Bangalore city is a highly populated, the streets and the roads are in a highly narrow, it's very narrow, so the collection truck cannot reach to the individual houses. So they are following doorstep collection, that is door to door collection. So the each houses are provided with the containers to be filled off or to be disposed their waste. So the collector come to their individual houses and collect the waste from each and individual at their doorstep. So mainly in some of the cities such as Chennai, Chandigarh are highly following this type of technique, and the peoples are disposing their most of their waste through this method of collection unit. So similar type of technique is followed in the Bangalore City Corporation also, but due in some areas these doorstep collections seems to be very satisfactory. For example, the people who are living in the slums as well as the people non-educated peoples are also disposing their waste by through this type of door to door or the doorstep collection unit. So this waste are usually collected in the form of dustbin. After that, the following process are carried out. Initially, the waste must be stored at first stage. After the collection, the waste has to be stored. Nearly 14,000 cement bins has been used for storing this waste, which is about 0.9 meter dia, and also this have the storage capacity of 0.6 cubic meter. So usually this type of cement bin are highly built by means of masonry setup and also kept for a distance of about, that is the waste are stored in an each and individual bottomless cement bin at a required distances of about 100 to 200 meter distances. So in 1500 places the waste are deposited, but the bins was not kept at the site. So, but recently, but today in this modernized condition, the metal container has been present in most of the cities for the proper managing of the waste in a more hygienic manner. Since the cement bin does not have any bottom, while lifting those weights, lifting of weight or collecting those waste from that bottomless cement bin, and the carrying of those cement bin is very difficult. So it may while carrying, while disposing or while unloading those waste from those cement bin, it may affect the ecosystem by liberation or the discharge of or the shedding of waste from the collected bin. So in order to avoid that, or and also in order to facilitate the easy carrying ability of the waste collection unit, the metal container are highly utilized in a hygienic way to collect the waste and also as the store to store waste in an each and individual sector. Nearly at present, 55 metal container has been implemented in the city to collect those waste from each and individual sectors. After the waste storage, we are undergone for waste collection. Here, the waste collection in the sense the frequency of the crew member to collect the waste from the bin is the waste collection. The waste storage, first step waste storage indicates the temporary storage of waste in a bin. So after those temporary storage of waste in a bin, the waste from the bin has been collected to the site of disposal or to the site of transfer station. So based on the locality, based on the people who are liberating the waste, based on the generation of the waste, the waste collection pattern and the time of collection was highly monitored. Okay, usually the proper planning must be done for collection, loading, unloading, and transfer of waste from the transfer station to the final disposal site. We know the transfer station. Transfer station is nothing, it's the unloading of waste from the smaller vehicles to the larger vehicles. So these are all the process comes under this waste collection sector. So in this Bangalore city, most of the collection system has been monitored by the driver or the supervisor who are allocated for the waste collection unit. Nearly, it was estimated that 4,943 hotels and restaurants are producing large quantity of waste, mainly the organic waste. So this waste cannot be drained off or deposited as such or dumped along the roadside, because it may develop leads to the generation of harmful chemicals. Since these waste contain human excreta, animal excreta, because these are all, while they are depositing those all waste on the street, it is not very easier for the manual sweepers to clean those work. So in order to avoid these issues of collecting the waste, mechanical sweeping or cleaning works has to be implemented. But till now there was an abstraction of implementing this type of mechanical sweeping due to the activities of the hawkers, shop extension, and broken payments. So the pediatricians, pedestrian shops, good vehicles carries those waste from the each and individual material and drop those waste during their movement. So the people who are traveling in the vehicles also dropping their waste on the street sides. So the proper cleaning of those waste is a very difficult, and the proper sweeping of those waste from the each and individual street is very difficult to be faced in the highly populated city like Bangalore. Then waste transportation. So due to the continuous generation of waste in the highly populated area, the waste are collected frequently. That is, mainly the waste collection was carried out 2 times per day. That is, the collection vehicles are operated twice a day. So these waste are transported to the place of transfer station or to the disposal site. So during this time, the point of collection is highly important, and the point of the unloading those waste to the transfer station or the collection disposal site is also very important. Due to the frequent generation of the waste, the transfer station was highly avoided, since the waste has been collected twice in a day. So the waste are carried from the site of generation directly to the site of disposal. Here nearly in this Bangalore city, nearly 82 trucks of has been provided by the corporation to collect the waste, which consists of 129 vehicles through the contractor and 72 vehicles for transporting the waste to the disposal site. 13 dumper places has been available for transporting those waste or storage those waste in a temporary metallic container, 2.5 to 3 ton capacity these containers, and also 6 mini containers has also been available for temporary storage, since this enables the easy handling of the waste for transportation to the disposal site. Thereby adopting these are all techniques, about 30 to 35% of waste management has been successfully carried out in the Bangalore city. Yet now there are various necessity of sludge management, and the public awareness regarding the management of the waste is required. So, this type of activities must be carried out by the corporation, and most of the waste from the market and the fruit, fruit selling places, vegetable selling places in the cities are available, but not proper arrangement was not existed till now to collect those waste from the each and individual marketing area to the disposal site. Hence, there is a requirement of developing those waste management practices in the highly populated city like Bangalore city. Thank you.